Today I'm sitting here in the car. I'm waiting for my oldest son to get out of basketball practice, and I'm just full of gratitude. Our family has been through quite a few trials these past couple of years, but I have just been sitting here thinking, I, so a few things have happened the past couple of years that I've wanted always. So I always knew I wanted a big family. I always knew that I wanted a lot of kids. I always knew that I wanted boys. I always knew that I wanted girls. I always knew that I wanted to raise boys and girls. And so I also was hoping that I could be a foster mom someday. And I wasn't sure if that was going to happen because we got pregnant so easy that it was like we didn't really need to go down the road of foster care or adoption. So, as many of you know, we lost 4 babies to miscarriage, and it was 3 pregnancies. We had 2 single pregnancies and 1 twin pregnancy that we lost. And I've just been thinking about this. I've been doing a lot of work on my mental health because it was insanely difficult to process through those losses for me. It was just really, really hard. But I was thinking about it, and I have had, so here's the cool thing. I always wanted a home birth, but I was too afraid. And when we got pregnant I always wanted to be pregnant with twins. I thought that would be the most spectacular, coolest thing to experience. And I have always wanted to be a foster mom. Just 3 things I've always really wanted. And the way it all happened, I got everything I ever wanted. So my first 5 babies were born alive and healthy. I have 5 living children that I was able to give birth to. My next pregnancy was not a live baby, but he was born at home. My next pregnancy was also not a live baby, but he was born at home. So I've been pregnant 8 times with 9 biological babies. My last pregnancy was a twin pregnancy, and I remember when we got pregnant with twins thinking how I would love to give birth to them naturally. So my first 4 babies, I had epidurals, I had all the medicine because I couldn't. With my second pregnancy, I really wanted to try having a natural labor, and I just couldn't. With my 5th pregnancy, my last live birth, I was able to give birth to a baby without any interventions from the doctors. I got to the hospital, he was born within 5 minutes, and so I got to experience giving birth to a live baby without any medicine, any medical interventions. And that's when all my miscarriages began to happen, was after that. And I don't really know, we have no reason of why I lost so many babies so quickly. But anyway, I was just thinking about it. I've been able to experience having an epidural. I've given birth to baby boys. I've been given birth to baby girls, living babies. I've given birth to babies who are not alive. And I've given birth at home. And with the twins, because of the way it happened, I was able to give birth with minimal medical interventions, meaning they helped me go into labor because the babies were already deceased. But after that, they let me labor on my own with my mom and my husband. And as sad as those memories are, they are still very special. So when we got to meet those twin babies, Noah and Ezra, it was not in the way that I had hoped, but I gave birth to twin baby boys, and with minimal medical intervention. So I gave birth without any epidural, without any pain medicine for those twin babies. And I'm just feeling very grateful. And because we lost so many babies, there was room in our home and in our hearts to become foster care certified. And so we've had other children in our home, and it has been so nice to meet these other kids who have come through. We've had 5 different little ones, and I am just feeling such gratitude that I've been able to experience so much life as a mother that I don't think I would have experienced if we hadn't had the heartbreak and the way it all happened. So I'm just feeling grateful that I've got to give birth in a hospital. I've got to give birth to boys, girls. I've got to give birth at home, and I even got to experience giving birth to twins, and I got to experience the beginning of a twin pregnancy. I never got to experience the end of a twin pregnancy, but I got to have a couple of ultrasounds where I saw two beautiful living babies inside of me, and that's a really special feeling. And I wanted to give gratitude for that, because I am finding I can look back now and have gratitude for it. I'm still sad. I still wish I had all those babies alive, which you probably think I'm crazy, because it would be nuts to have 9 kids in my home, right? Actually, if they were all here, we would have 11, because we have the 2 still in our home that we love very much. But it's just interesting how our family is forming, and it almost feels like a puzzle coming together. And I'm not in control of how that happens, but I just wanted to do a quick video on that today, because it's interesting, and I can have gratitude for these things even though they didn't turn out the way that I had hoped or the way that I wanted them to turn out. It's still pretty neat. So, and I feel very special and grateful that I got to have the opportunity to have so many pregnancies, because I do know it's not easy to get pregnant for everyone. And now I know it's not easy to carry a pregnancy to term, and I just feel very grateful and lucky. So, strange little video, but that's how I'm feeling. And I just wanted to say, for anyone struggling out there trying to get pregnant or wanting a pregnancy, don't give up hope. And maybe in a few years, when you get your blessing, whether it comes through adoption or whether it comes through your own biological genetics, just keep holding on to that hope, because when you look back, you might see how it all came together. Although it's hard, it's also beautiful. It's difficult but beautiful. So I hope that makes sense, and I just wanted to give this positive message of encouragement that you can grow your family even if it looks different than the normal way to grow a family. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.